Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have two invasion teams for you. One for the early going and one for the late battles. And then I have my Red Guild Wars, where I went 4-1. I finally lost on the fourth day. And it's the fourth day, third day, what is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fourth day. So went 5-0 the first 3 days, went 4-1 today with my red team. But I still think it will work for like bracket 5 and under. So I'll show it on here. Here we go with the first team. This is just to get you through the stuff before you get to like 4 towers, 3 towers. If there's still like 1 or 2 towers, this will work fine. And I thought it was fun to try to use like a loopy team with Jarl and Fire Giant and the Flame Troll and Shagra Spine. So I went Shagra Spine, Flame Troll, Jarl, and Fire Giant. If you want to here, you could do 2 Jarls. You guys say Jarl or Jarl? I don't know. It was one of my first legendaries back in the day, so I kind of have a soft spot for him in my heart because I used to use him a lot with like Goblin Rocket and something else, and it was really fun back in the day because he was kind of loopy. He doesn't do like an infinite loop or anything because he makes 2 different colors and he doesn't make enough of them. But he does make red and yellow, which is, hey, that gets him back up, and it also gets up the Fire Giant. If you want to use the Fire Giant, he needs to get a kill to make his red. He'll make like 9 or 10 red when he gets a kill. And then Jarl also makes like 9 red, 9 yellow. So it's kind of loopy, especially with the Flame Troll, which makes a bunch of red. It like matches the red on the board, then like it's +3 or something like that. So if you have a decent amount of red, he's almost always going to get an extra turn. Then we have Shagra's Spine, which isn't ideal, but I think it's the best weapon for this. It makes blue and brown, which is okay for this team because Flame Troll uses blue, and both of our giants at the bottom use brown. So I usually only cast the Shagra's Spine like early in the battle to get up the Flame Troll and the Jarl and the Fire Giant. Then I kind of only cast the Fire Giant when he can get a kill. And other than that, I'm just spamming the Flame Troll and Jarl to make a bunch of red. And then if I have Jarl, I'm going to just keep casting it. So if there's another tower after that, I would have casted Jarl again. He's got like top priority because he's guaranteed to make gems on the board and do damage. While Fire Giant, you have to get a kill to make the red. So like I was saying, maybe try 2 Jarls. If you don't have the Shagra Spine, no big deal. Just use Mountain Crusher or Flammifer. I think either one of those would work. Or you could use the new weapon if you want. The only thing about the new weapon is it blows up blue, and I think the colors that it uses is like was really like it was making my mana made a lot of mana blocking happen. It was like red and brown, and like it wasn't good. So. And it blows up blue, which I didn't really, so the new weapon isn't like the best weapon for this event, but it could help you get through it. It has a summon, it'll give you a bunch of positive stats effects to giants, but a good class for this event would be Titan, because you get a 50% start for giants. Everything in this restriction is giants. Titan's one of the best classes in the game anyway, so might as well use Titan. Alright, here we have Shagra Spine again, but once again, you could use Mountain Crusher or Flammifer, whatever you got. Low-level players are going to use Mountain Crusher. High-level players might use Flammifer if they're missing Shagra's Spine for whatever reason. But instead of the Jarl and the Fire Giant, I went with 2 of the Tower Killer. And I switched to a different troll. I like the trolls, especially Forest Troll with 2 Gob Truffles. That's really awesome. But we got a Shagra's Spine, I think it's Lava Troll, and then the 2 Tower Killers. You could do more Tower Killers if you want. You could switch to a different weapon, like I said, Mountain Crusher, Flammifer, the new weapon. The Lava Troll makes a mix of red and brown, which is good for the Tower Killer. It doesn't always get an extra turn like the other trolls, because it makes 2 different colors, but it does like 66% of the time or something. Like, it's still really good, and it makes a lot of the 2 colors that you need. And it's a giant, and we can 50% start it with Titan. And we got Shagra's Spine there making a bunch of brown as well, and then blue, which the troll uses. So once again, Shagra's Spine making the brown and the blue, helping our other mana generator get up, helping our damage dealer get up. And the troll like finishes, helping them get up with the red and the brown. And probably once again, you only want to cast the Shagra's Spine early in the battle, and then maybe super late to finish something off. You don't want to be casting it in the middle of the battle, because that'll kind of screw up the gems on the board. We don't want to put a bunch of like blue on the board when we're trying to put a bunch of red and brown on the board. You know what I mean? So cast Shagra Spine early to get up the Lava Troll, then cast the Lava Troll to get up the 2 Tower Killers, cast the 2 Tower Killers to kill 2 towers, and then cast the Lava Troll again, and then it usually gets them both up again. You cast them both again, you'll win. Thing about the tower event, the Tower Killer is more important, so you want multiples. But 3 of them or 2 of them, it's not like a big deal, the difference between that, because you're going to have to cast one of them twice anyway. Seems like I get them both up at the same time anyway, so difference between 2 and 3 isn't really that big of a deal. But you could use 3. You could put it in first slot, so you can do heavy skull damage to the towers. I might switch to that later, but then I'm going to be blocking my Shagra Spine more, and I just wanted to get it up early and cast it early and be done with it, so I didn't want it down lower in the team. And I think this is going to be easy. Tower event's always easy. I've never heard of anybody having trouble with the tower event. You just put multiple tower killers on your team with some mana generators and you'll win. Alright, here we go with my Red Guild Wars. I did lose one battle to the Paragon today in bracket 2, but I think this team would work for anybody in bracket 5 or under on anything but PC Mobile. And if you're on PC Mobile, it might be more like bracket 7 and under or something like that. And even above bracket 5 and 7, I'm in bracket 2 and I went 4 and 1. I'm okay with that sometimes. Sometimes you're going to go 4 and 1. If you want to go undefeated every single time and never lose ever, like 100% of the time, this might not be the team for you if you're in bracket 1, bracket 2, stuff like that. But we have Ragnagord, Yao Gui, Queen Titania, Don Bringer. It's your typical Queen Titania, Yao Gui team. I'm sure you know how these work. You get up the Yao Gui, you get alignment with purple and red, you cast it, it does super heavy damage, like a mythic type of heavy damage. Usually gets a kill or very close, and then you finish them off with the Queen Titania, because you just put a ton of red on the board by turning purple to red. Your Queen Titania will get an extra turn as well, as it's doing that heavy damage and finishing stuff off. And then hopefully your Dawnbringer's up too, you cast that. Now you got 4 barriers to protect yourself, and if you need to, hopefully your Yao Gui gets back up. Cast that Ragnagord on something that's not red or purple so you can keep that alignment. Maybe like some Dawnbringer color or brown. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.